Hi friends, my name is Rebecca Hollister. I'm one of your city commissioners and this is your City in 60. City in 60 is a series that I started where I summarize the latest city commission meeting in 60 seconds or less so that you don't have to watch the entire hour-long video. Without further ado, let's put the clock on the screen and let's get started. A mayor's award was given to Tim Scanlon for the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and it was proclaimed that February is Black History Month. We approved various mayor's appointments to committees and boards, and one last cereal malt beverage license for 2026. For a new potential affordable housing project, we approved fee waivers up to $80,001, as well as a letter of support, as well as the ability for them to purchase industrial revenue bonds, which will allow them to not have to pay sales tax on their construction. Then we approved purchasing 4 new police patrol vehicles. We approved the purchase of new ultraviolet lamps for the wastewater treatment plant, and then approved contracts for a new brine maker, as well as the purchase of one of the chemicals needed for the treatment plant. Then we approved a contract with Lina Weaver Construction for a stormwater repair at 14th and Osage. We then concurred with KDOT to give Cause Construction the contract to build new ADA ramps between Broadway and Esplanade and Choctaw and Seneca Streets. This is a grant from KDOT, so it will cost the city $0. Finally, we approved a special use permit for an in-home daycare. We did it. This was a pretty simple session. There's not really a ton of votes here that I want to highlight, but speaking of special use permits, I do want to talk about the Planning Commission meeting on Monday. On Monday, the Planning Commission is going to meet to consider Core Civic's special use permit to reopen their facility, and currently they are contracting with ICE, so they would be holding ICE detainees at that facility. It has been quite a long and confusing situation, but now there is an actual draft of a special use permit. It's available on the city website, and I'll also link it below. It lists 16 recommended conditions for the special use permit to be granted. So I think sometimes the confusion is that people think it'll either be approved, just full send, or disapprove with full stop. If it is approved, it will be approved with some of these conditions or all of these conditions. Now, the Planning Commission sees this first, and they have to vote on it first before it comes to the City Commission. It will come to the City Commission either way, whether the Planning Commission approves it or disapproves it, later in the month of February. I know there are a lot of people planning on attending the Planning Commission meeting on Monday. That is absolutely fine, but if you do, please be careful. Please note that there will be police and fire presence. There's going to be an overflow room so that you can watch the proceedings even if you can't fit inside the City Commission chambers. And we've done a lot of preparation to prioritize the safety of people who want to make their voices heard at that meeting. Remember to be safe and civil. We don't want anything to happen that we can't take back. We don't want anyone to get hurt or anybody to say something in the heat of the moment that they really don't mean, things like that. And as always, if you have any concerns or you can't make that meeting, you'll have another chance to voice your opinion when the City Commission considers it, and you can always contact me with any questions or concerns. That's it, everyone. Please stay safe out there and have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, friends.